And now we'll go through the upgrade process. Settings, system, version. If we can view the version details, that's what we've got. Upgrade. And now we see here the software version can be upgraded to version 2.0.0 for free. In upgrading process, I mean the grammar is a little bit off, but that's fine. The vehicle won't move except for the vehicle locking, unlocking, internal interior lamps, emergency warning lights, and window opening and closing functions. All other functions of the vehicle will be temporarily disabled. The vehicle is shifted to Gear P, so this is what is required to do this upgrade. The SOC is greater than 20% and I'm on 33%. The engine hood is closed. Note, it is normal for the instrument and the center screen to turn off their screens during the upgrade process. This upgrade is estimated to take 99 minutes. You can tap here to view the upgrade instructions. So let's tap there. And we can see all the new features here. Added personalized vehicle, account memory linkage for owner settings. Now, this is essentially profiles. So, I don't remember exactly how many profiles you can actually add, but let's say, for example, I'll have a profile and an additional driver can have their own profile. That's what that's there for. Number 2, added an account switching button to the account center, enabling one-click account switching. So, this will support feature 1 is my guess. Number 3, added vehicle scheduling feature to smart charging. Now, of course, we saw the smart charging feature, so we can look at the update after this upgrade. Added charge preheating function available to selected configurations. Now, this will be interesting because I have actually been after this preheating function. However, we'll see if this actually works after the upgrade. Added more voice control features in the BYD Assistant. Turn off heating, turn on and off ventilation, available in selected countries. So hopefully it's available in Australia. Added intelligent voice control for Spotify song collection, available in selected countries. Added tune-in radio to the BYD store. So there's a new application there in the BYD store. Added cloud data management functionality. So we can see there most probably what you can put into the cloud and what you can't. We'll see more of that when the upgrade happens. Added Wi-Fi download for OTA update packages to be supported in the next OTA update. So there's just a enablement feature there. Added the memory function for iTax settings after restart the vehicle, only for the all-wheel drive model. So this won't be for my model, but if you do have a all-wheel drive version and you perform this upgrade, please leave something in the comments about what this memory function actually does. Number 11, added adjust cruise speed by accelerator toggle, override mode for ICC. So normally when you're using the ICC and you're driving, if there's this is what it means to me, is if there's speed recognition, normally you press the down toggle on the steering and that'll adjust the speed based on the change of speed sign recognition. So maybe this is what it means. You can use it on the accelerator toggle if you're in automatic cruise control with lane assist. So added driving collaboration feature for ICC, intelligent cruise control, and LDA, lane departure assist. Added drive calibration feature. This will be interesting. I don't know what that would mean, but we can see what that means later on as I research that particular feature. Added extra wide lane edge following for ICC. So this most probably improves the lane detection. And it says added extra wide lane, so for the wider lanes. Now some feature optimizations. It says optimized Android Auto and Apple CarPlay functionality, again in selected markets. Optimize the BYD app operation of driving password function. So I use the driving password function. So this will be interesting to see how it's been optimized. Optimize the closing conditions for ICC to allow it to be turned off when not activated. Optimize voice function activation by pressing steering wheel control buttons in screen off state. Interesting. Optimize the exit logic for the panoramic view. Optimize system multilingual translations. Optimize the system UI display and text prompt. Optimize vehicle discharge strategy in low temperatures to boost power in cold conditions. Now, this doesn't really affect me, but I've seen in some European countries where they get ice, this does have an impact and it improves the vehicle in the cold temperatures. Optimize front seat welcome strategy, rear anti-pinch enabled, available to selected models. So we'll see if we have anything there for the version that I have, the premium model. And optimized gear shifting experience. Not sure what that means, but we'll see what happens there when I test drive this, and I'll update this video if I notice any particular changes. So let's go back, and now we'll click on the upgrade. In the upgrade process, the vehicle will not be able to drive. Continue the upgrade, yes. Now I've seen, of course, the headlights turn off. Upgrade will start soon. Unable to drive vehicle during upgrade. I'm just going to press upgrade. And I guess now we just have to wait. Okay, installing system update. During IVI system upgrading, some functions of the IVI system cannot be used. Do not drive the vehicle, otherwise BYD will not bear any legal liability for all consequences. I mean, the grammar can be improved there, but that's okay. Functions that cannot be used include, but are not limited to, reversing camera, cloud service, e-call, etc. Now, one thing I will say is in Australia, we have actually been waiting for this update, or any update actually, on the OTA firmware for quite a long time. As I said, the last update we received was from March of 25, and we're now in July of 26. So 1.5 years is quite a long wait time to receive an OTA update. But nevertheless, we are getting it, and this is a process. And it is for free. Like, end of the day, we're not actually paying anything for this upgrade, which is fantastic. It's over the air. I don't need to go take it in for a service or to a service center. I can do this anytime, as I see fit and at my leisure. So, one thing I would mention is this was first notified to me on the Tuesday of this week, and we're now on the Friday of this week. And because I was on a camping trip, obviously I don't want to be doing this while I'm at a campsite, especially using, a public Wi-Fi or anything like that. I'd rather do this at home, where I know my Wi-Fi is very fast. I know it works really well. And of course it's in my garage. So, I can deal with anything that, happens, anything because I'm at home. Now slowly something's happening. We can already see that the whole desktop has changed, which is quite interesting. But before we touch anything, we should just make sure that the upgrade is finished, and it's most probably going to note that on the screen. So we leave it alone for now. Okay, so now we see some reboots. It's been quite a while. Well, it does look a whole lot better, that's for sure. But what I do know is that there's a lot of screen real estate that isn't taken advantage of. Okay. So we've got here upgraded successfully. Your vehicle has been upgraded to the latest version 2.0.0. Okay, it looks like the vehicle has been turned off. I may just give it a minute before I actually turn it back on.